Hello, my fellow Nigerians in Yorkshire, in Leeds, and in the UK, and in Nigeria back home. I would like to welcome you once again to the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC group in the UK diaspora, in Leeds, in West Yorkshire. And I would like to welcome everybody from our Nigerians back home, single students and families, and businesses, and Nigerians in the UK. This is another version for our Japa project, and we are broadcasting from the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network YouTube channel, just to update our Nigerians and Africans who are moving to the UK with advices. As you know, that we have released up to 7 to 8 Japa project videos. Some of them are to give you some advice and warning. Some of them are to give you some of the dangers, whenever you're coming to UK. Some of them are to give you preparations financially and emotionally with families and children, especially, when you're coming here for good. And so the Japa project is one of the projects that is actually going on in Nigeria. It's a name that's been given for a lot of Nigerians moving to UK, all because of the situation in the country. As you know, Nigerians have security instability, and there's a lot of things that are going on in Nigeria that people are not happy with, and people do not have confidence with the government anymore, because at the end of the day, they look at the future of their children, the insecurity within the country. So they have to move. They have to find an alternative way of living, outside the country. Today, the next Japa project we're going to be talking about, this is called the Japa project, and is an alternative option, which is called Teaching in England for Nigerians or Africans. What that means, in our last video, we did give you a Japa project about the update on international recruitment update by the UK government. And now Nigeria and so many African countries have been put on the red list, as there will be no more active recruitment in terms of health and social care anymore. So in that last video we did advise Nigerians of Africa that you should stop applying for health and social care 3 to 5 years visa, because you're going to be wasting your money. So on this version of Japa project today, which is called the alternative options. What are the alternative options? It's teaching in England for Nigerians and Africa. So I'm going to go through the steps of how you can go about this. It's very simple. Break it down. So now, if you want to teach in the UK, in England, these are some of the options you should start exploring. It's very simple. If you can speak good English, if you can speak and write good English, you might be able to transfer that skill to teaching. So there are two ways. If you're a qualified teacher in Nigeria, outside UK, in Nigeria or Africa, all you need to do is basically follow a very simple steps. And what I've managed to do is to go through these steps for you. And I will be putting the link where this information is from the UK government database, www.gov.uk. And I believe this is from the Department of Education. And this was updated on the 6th of March, 2023. So, and this is an option. Rather than for you to be looking for care and social health and social care visa, you need to concentrate on teaching in England. This is a very big option, and they will give you a very good salary. The UK government will support you. So there are two types. If you're a qualified teacher already in Nigeria or in Africa, you can follow this route. And this is a very simple route. This is a route that can bring you and your family to UK. You just have to follow the steps. There are two types of qualified teachers. So if you're qualified teachers outside the UK, and you can follow the route. And if you're a qualified teacher, if you're a qualified teacher status, so QTS are professional teachers that have gone through teacher training either in Nigeria or in the UK, and these are professional teachers. And as long as you have a high standard of writing, speaking English, and etc., you should be able to do that. So some of the criterias in order for you to work as a qualified teachers in the UK, what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to start. How do you start? How do you move to the UK and start become a teacher in the UK? The first thing you need to do is basically that you need to go on the British High Commission, either in Lagos or Abuja or anywhere in Africa, and check for visa route for skilled worker visa. Visa route for skilled worker visa. So what you need to do is that you need to search for teaching jobs in English or physics or physics in primary school or secondary school. And what you need to do next is contact the school, because there are so many schools in England, and England is divided into how many? 4. So you're looking at United Kingdom is divided into 4. You're looking at England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So in England, if you want to teach, this is the rules on England, teaching in England. You need to contact the school. All you need to do, go on the website, Google website, type in like any school in London, or for example, where we are in Yorkshire, then you can ring the school and contact them that, okay, and just check with them if the school is a Home Office licensed sponsor. If the school is an Home Office licensed sponsor, then, and basically you know that you can speak English, you can read English, you can write and understand English. And what you need to check as well is to check their salary. Because for you to apply for the skilled worker visa, what you need to do, there's going to be a salary requirement. And I mentioned 2 types of teachers. We have the QTS, which is qualified teacher status. And all those people that are in QTS are people that have gone through their teacher training, either in the UK. I believe that they have a program like that in Abuja or Lagos or anywhere in Nigeria or anywhere in Africa. So you look at the salary requirements, and these are the requirements in order for you to apply for the skilled worker visa, in order for you to be able to teach in any school in the UK. So, for example, for the QTS, the salary requirement is £28,000. For the non-QTS are qualified teachers. If you know that you're qualified teachers from Nigeria, but you don't have a QTS, you can still work as a teacher in England for 4 years. That salary is around 20,480. And that's what you need to check. And the reason why you need to do all these pre-checks is that this will give you an idea. By the time you speak to the school, by the time you look at their website, you'll be able to gather all this information. These are the requirements in order for you to apply for the skilled worker visa. If you want to teach English in the UK or physics in primary school or secondary school, these are the routes you have to follow, step by step. It's as simple as that. So looking at that, there's also some very requirements that you have to achieve. Basically, you have to pass your DBS checks, criminal checks, safeguarding checks. This will be done by your employer. And who is that employer? Is that school that you've been speaking to. What that means is that once you know that you're qualified to apply for the skilled visa and the school is ready to support you, you've done all your checks with the school. Now, the school, once they get to maybe stage 1 or stage 2 or stage 3, they will now do a DBS check, criminal check, safeguarding checks on you, because safeguarding is very important in the UK, and that will be done by the school. It's very, very important that you follow these steps. And now, even in addition, the UK is even encouraging a lot of people that can teach English outside UK. they will help you with your visa and moving expenses to the UK. And what that means is that after you spend all that money onto your visa, moving your family and yourself to UK, the UK is going to pay you some money back. They'll be able to help you. So what I've read they said interested in moving to UK to teach English, English language, physics in English secondary schools. If you are eligible for international relocation payment. So there is a scheme called the International Relocation Payment. Make sure you type that on Google, IRP. And that IRP, the UK government can help you with £10,000 for your moving expenses, for your visa cost, for your immigration health surcharge. And all these payments will be made to you as soon as you get employed by that school. After your first term of teaching, they will pay this money into your account if you have gone through this route. So this is the old situation, and this is the old scheme that you have to do. And the reason why the topic for this Japa project is called the alternative options to health and social care visa is that this is the route now people should be looking at. No matter what, if you're a teacher in Nigeria, or even if you're not a teacher in Nigeria, it doesn't take a long time for you to train yourself to become a qualified teacher. So this is the route, and this scheme has now been launched since April, and the last update on this was updated on the 3rd of March 2023. So and this is why I'm going through this with you, to make sure that you can have a knowledge of what to do. If you're a qualified teacher in Nigeria or in Africa, you are eligible to be able to teach in the UK, eligible for an opportunity for you to Japa, you and your family to the UK, and to come and live a better life, and to bring your children down. As long as you can speak very fluent English, you can write and be able to listen and etc., you'll be able to do that. So it's very simple. As you know, we always said here that we're always here. Our organization, Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC, in the diaspora, in Leeds, in West Yorkshire, in the UK, are here to help you. We're your eyes to help you. We're here to guide you all the way from Nigeria with informations and latest informations on visas and etc. So I really want most of you to look at this option. Please, the health and social care visa is no more active, as updated in my last Japa video, and you need to basically inform your friends and family. These are the options. And the reason why the health and social care is no more active is all because of the meeting the World Health Organization have had with every countries. And they've just come up to say that, it's not fair for the UK or Canada or America to be taking all the health workforce in all these countries, because you're unbalancing the support for healthcare within all these countries. So that is why that scheme has been stopped. There were three lights: the amber, the red, and the green. And Nigeria was one of the 54 countries that was put on the red list. So the other options for this now is for you to start looking at teaching in England. That is what UK is looking for now. And the only way you can do that is that look at yourself. Am I a qualified teacher? In Nigeria, even if you have qualification, you can come down to UK. You can apply for the you can apply for the International Relocation Payment, scheme. And once you apply for that scheme, and after you have gone through all the processes I've just highlighted, for you to apply for skilled worker scheme, for you to contact the school to check if the school is a Home Office licensed sponsor. The only people that can employ you is any school that have the license from the Home Office to sponsor you and to employ you. So you need to make that checks. I'm going to be listing the processes at the bottom of this video, so that please, whenever you listen to this video, make sure you read the notes. It's very important. These are informations, links are there, etc. So it's very important. And so again, just to round this up, this is the Japa project, alternative options, which is teaching in England. And this is for Nigerians and Africa back home. This is an option if you want to Japa. So again, my name is Mr. J. Kolawole. I'm the founder and the president of the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network. We're here to give you information to help you. Before I finish this session, please, our next monthly session for Japa project question and answer is on the 30th of this month. The first one we did, a lot of people did not attend. If you have question, if you're throwing question on the comment, and if you can't come to the live meeting and come and talk to me, there's no point you putting comments on there. I don't do fake YouTube. I don't do that. For me, I'm here to help you. If you want to ask questions, you come to the meeting. Zoom meeting is every month, every last Sunday of the month, 5 p.m. on Zoom. And the link is on the community section if you click it. So, and we have some people that came the last time, they joined us and they were able to ask questions. We were able to help them in information. So that is what it is. But if you put comment on there, I don't go on my YouTube all the time. I'm very busy with community stuff. It's very simple. I've given you the opportunity to have a meeting with you for 1 hour, 1.5 hours, every Sunday of last month, every month, to help you. So it's up to you guys to attend that meeting. As I've said, I'm not here, I'm not on YouTube to make any YouTube rating. I'm here to help. I'm a Nigerian, and basically I'm a Nigerian. I live in the UK, but I want to help. We want to guide you properly, until you come to UK to settle down. And once you get to UK, if you're in Yorkshire, we will register you for a food share program. We can help you with food. We can help you to link with jobs and accommodation, and even help your children with schools and etc. That is what we have for. And if you're not here, you can contact our umbrella body, national body, that is CANUC, Central Association of Nigerian UK Communities. If you're going to London, if you're going to Kent, if you're going to anywhere, contact CANUC. CANUC will help you. So anyway, I'm going to round this video, and this is another video on Japa project, alternative options, teaching in England for Nigerians and African back home. This is an alternative options to looking for health and social care visa. You don't need to look for that. Those ones are going to be stopped or paused for the meantime. This is what is happening now, okay? And may the Lord and Allah bless us. And for everybody, happy Easter and happy Ramadan to all our Muslim sisters. Anyway, more update to come soon. And any updates we get again, we'll update you. But this is the latest update. If you're a teacher, this is the route. Follow the route and make sure you read the link. If you have any questions, send us an email on admin@nyscn.org.uk. Go to our website, and they will be able to help you with information. Thank you very much. More update to come soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.